Dizem que futebol é só um jogo e que tem coisas mais importantes na vida. Bom, de certo modo, é verdade. Mas hoje é dia de jogo, então pode esquecer tudo isso. Vermelho e branco dão o tom deste que é um dos palcos mais tradicionais do Brasil. O Internacional hoje joga na sua casa, no estádio Beira-Rio. E a bola já começou a rolar. Internacional e Brasil.
A formação com 3 caras no meio campo vai ser fundamental. É um esquema que explora todo o campo, principalmente o ataque.
Realmente é conhecido como um esquema ofensivo.
Sim, com os 3 mais avançados e principalmente os pontas correndo por trás da defesa, os 3 meios vão ser bastante acionados para lançamentos e, ao mesmo tempo, para manter a estrutura geral da equipe, fazendo a ligação entre o ataque e a defesa.
Conseguiu passar. Emendou! Gol! Ele marca em um momento decisivo da partida e põe o time na frente. Golaço! Um gol de craque!
Belo lance para abrir o placar, Milton. Não tem como não elogiar um jogador que tem a qualidade técnica para fazer isso.
Espetacular como tudo funcionou direito neste contra-ataque.
Esse é um contra-ataque clássico, como manda o figurino, o tutorial, o almanaque, a palavra que você quiser usar. Mas pela organização como ele foi armado, dá pra ver que foi treinado bastante.
E o placar foi inaugurado. Esse jogo promete.
Esse time dá gosto de ver jogar, Milton. Que bacana. Tudo é questão de timing na vida, né, Milton? Ele prendeu a bola demais. Acabou desperdiçando a chance de passar para um companheiro melhor colocado.
Melhor que isso, impossível.
Ele estava muito ligado no lance.
Cannavaro chega em cima e corta o passe. Já passamos dos 15 minutos. Passou pela defesa, está diante do gol. Recuperaram a bola e partiram para o ataque. Pelé. Ibrahimovic, a batida. Bola esticada na frente. Agora é com o Messi. Recebe Ibrahimovic. Bela jogada da defesa em tempo perfeito. Rivaldo. A cara dele já diz tudo.
Calculou mal, acabou perdendo uma boa chance com um passe errado. Mas segue o jogo, faz parte dele.
Stojkovic chamou a falta e ela foi marcada. Chega no corpo e recupera. O jogo começou animado. O gol saiu logo no início. Abriu o placar. Messi. Pelé é um especialista em passar pela defesa. Deu o drible. Pirlo. Passa perto. Retomaram a bola na hora. Passe fora do prumo, hein? Um pequeno contratempo. Faltou caprichar na jogada.
Ele bolou bem o lance, mas passou mal a bola. A defesa se saiu bem.
Pelé. Lá vai ela pela lateral. Inverteu o lado de campo. Mbappé. Tem que caprichar um pouco mais. Tem que caprichar nessas metidas de bola. Pelé. E a defesa afasta a bola. Cruyff.
A saída tem que ser rápida, né? O treinador está querendo que o time dê uma segurada para terminar essa etapa. Pelo menos é o que parece e é o correto.
Pelé! Olha a batida! O lance foi bem construído, mas na hora H ele vacilou.
Não fez, mas mandou muito bem. Correu na hora exata para não ficar impedido.
E o time consegue o escanteio.
E tem que mandar os pirulões, os galalaus lá para dentro da área.
E ele tenta afastar o perigo. Levou um calor ali, agora quer dar o troco.
É sempre uma situação perigosa.
Mbappé engatou ali a quinta marcha. Mbappé finalizou. Impedimento. Pirlo. Casemiro. Boa bola. Pepe toma sem dó nem piedade. O Schlotterberg é raçudo, inteligente, muito bom na contenção. São os últimos momentos da partida. Intervalo. Os times vão tentando, vão testando os limites um do outro. Até aqui, pouca coisa os separa. Algum fato neste primeiro tempo chamou mais a sua atenção, Mauro?
Olha, apesar da diferença, o jogo está bem equilibrado, então não tem nada perdido. É questão de ir para o vestiário, ter aquela resenha e voltar com a mentalidade certa. Tem tempo para igualar, para virar e até para, sei lá, golear. Vão ter que se organizar e parar de cometer os erros vistos nesse primeiro tempo.
O Brasil, na dianteira, a vitória parcial é de 1-0.
Substituição em andamento.
Começa o segundo tempo. O Brasil está na frente, mas por um gol só. Bela leitura de jogo.
Boa antecipação do cara.
Snyder. O Brasil voltou com mudança. Bate direto pro gol. O goleiro defende com muita tranquilidade.
Boa defesa, que tempo de reação do goleiro.
E lá vem eles para bater outro escanteio. Chegou rasgando com tudo. O Brasil pode ter uma chance se sair rápido.
Geralmente é isso que acontece.
Bola direta ali para o Mbappé. Pirlo roubou a bola na hora certa. Cannavaro é um dos pilares da defesa deste time. Defende muito bem a área. Ô, seu juiz, foi falta aí. Ele disse, né? Mas o juizão, ó, segue o jogo. Maldini abre bem na ponta. Vem o passe. A marcação chegou implacável nessa, não deu chance. E acabou indo para o vazio. Kane. Chegou junto e conseguiu roubar. O Internacional se livrou do perigo que estava chegando.
Baita roubada de bola, ele evitou que seria um gol certo.
Recebendo ali Kane.
Presente na partida de hoje. 61.052 espectadores.
Até agora, Mauro.
O Brasil claramente se acomodou com esse placar, o que é uma loucura, já que a margem é mínima. Mas é o que o comportamento do time está mostrando pra gente.
Que boa jogada! Recebeu! Ele estava na cara do gol e perdeu, hein? Que fase!
Ele até merece reconhecimento pelo esforço dele. Somente fazendo esse tipo de movimentação é que a equipe conseguiu criar alguma chance de gol.
O Internacional vai bater o quarto escanteio. Messi chegou bem, recuperou a bola.
É isso que eles têm que fazer, Milton. Ousar, atacar. Uma hora essa bola entra. Ou não.
Agora não dá para ter medo de arriscar, né, Mauro? O time tem que se lançar ao ataque para tentar ao menos um golzinho.
Milton, nada mais a acrescentar e comentar.
E é marcado o impedimento.
Substituição no time do Internacional.
E vamos ter mexida dos dois lados, hein? Vem aí sangue novo.
13, camisa 14.
Lançamento na ala. Buffon fica com ela.
Camisa 11.
Messi.
Camisa 25.
O Brasil ainda pode fazer a alteração se precisarem.
Camisa 20.
Cruyff.
Teremos uma
Nas costas da zaga. Tentou o lançamento para surpreender a defesa, mas não deu certo.
Foi tudo muito bem até chegar na hora do último passe que não chegou na frente.
É pênalti! Falta dura dentro da área. E é pênalti! Que beleza, hein? O Internacional vai tentar igualar. Schmeichel, defesaça! Ele perdeu o pênalti.
Milton, perder pênalti não é a maior tragédia do mundo. Mas perder o rebote de um pênalti...
Mais um escanteio para o time. Já são 5, hein? Maldini. O Brasil agora tem a chance do contra-ataque.
A situação mudou.
Guerra é um cara que adora testar o goleiro com chutes rasteiros. Stojkovic é opção na ala. Passou driblando pela marcação. Matou o lance ali mesmo. Este é Cannavaro. Messi.
O time está fazendo o que pode. Não dá para pedir muito mais do que isso, não. É o que eles podem fazer.
Zola, pode ser agora. Zola. Bom passe. Cruyff. Bom corte, hein? Tava muito ligado no lance.
Uma aula de posicionamento defensivo. Para sair no contragolpe, precisa ser um pouquinho mais rápido.
Cruyff. Foi bem na defesa, foi muito bem. Somente um gol solitário na partida e tá perto de acabar, hein?
Pode ter certeza que esses jogadores vão fazer de tudo para manter essa vantagem no placar.
Vem cartão aí, cartão amarelo. Messi. Tenta por elevação.
O Internacional está tentando de tudo para conseguir um golzinho nesses últimos minutos. Agora ou nunca.
Zola. Não, desse jeito a bola não vai chegar lá não, meu Deus. Boa entrada, muito boa.
É o tipo de situação que eles querem aproveitar.
Muito bem a defesa agora, ele apareceu no momento exato. Casemiro, é uma grande ameaça pelo ar. Agora é com o Cruyff. Bola lançada, Adriano, batida! Tocou fraquinho. Está encerrada a partida. Haja tensão. No final das contas, as equipes terminaram separadas por pouquíssima coisa. 1-0.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
There's little doubt that Rui Costa will be conductor-in-chief in this lineup.
And you'd want to be conducted by him, wouldn't you?
Well, you would, because he's not the quickest and strongest, and yet his awareness and deft footwork make him the perfect link-up man. He is the creator-in-chief.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Mbappe. Ball's gone out of play. He's in a good position here, and it's Gerrard. Tries one from range. Tremendous from Gerrard.
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
So, a breakthrough already. He has found a way through. Now it's Cruyff. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gerrard. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's having a go! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Stojkovic. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Messi. Looking for options for movement. In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has not gone well. Messi. Rivaldo, who is really short on confidence. Brazil very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Rui Costa. Casemiro. That's Hill, try from distance! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? Opts to... Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Gerrard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. Schlotterbeck. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Oh, important interception. Tries to play it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Half an hour played now. Rivaldo. This is a promising build-up. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. Rui Costa. And here's Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cruyff. Rui Costa. Brazil have it back and can go again. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And it's Messi. Rui Costa. And here's Cruyff. Stojkovic. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Brazil have a free kick. Messi. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Rui Costa.
Teremos minuto
to
de
Messi.
acréscimo.
It's Rui Costa. And this is Cruyff. Stojkovic. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Brazil come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Brazil leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. We're on the move again. Brazil currently ahead by the smallest of margins. He's through here. Now there's a fine ball. Shoots! And there's a goal! Montpellier! Back on level terms! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter.
Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Casemiro. Brazil really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Gerrard goes for goal! Zanetti making good progress. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Pepe is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Casemiro, and the pass is intercepted. Ronaldinho. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Rivaldo. And that's a dangerous ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. That has been knocked clear. Mbappe! That's the keeper's ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Ronaldinho gets into a good position. Rivaldo tries to pass it through. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Mbappe, and he stands tall, impenetrable. And he is going into that little black book. So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 10, camisa 14, camisa 7.
Del Piero is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
Yeah, we get to see this.
He leaps for it!
Camisa 11.
Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Camisa 13, substituição em andamento.
Stood up well to him there. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's a fine interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Del Piero with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Modric. Well, they could break here. Going beyond the defence. Can he get it through? And this is Adriano. Brazil now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
It's Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! He's got himself an absolute peach. And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Tries from distance. And now it's a race for the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Nice control. He's having a hit! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Baresi. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Iniesta. It's a pretty loose pass. Iniesta is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with
Teremos 3
that.
minutos de
Right to be.
acréscimo.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Rui Costa. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And time is up. Brazil pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Argentina contra Brasil.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down.
I think we'll be seeing a lot of Jordi Alba on the ball today, Peter. He'll be trying to link up the play both out wide and centrally. He really is such an integral part of this team.
Yeah, of course he is, and he'll be putting in a few teasing crosses as well, I imagine.
Yeah, and he's an extraordinary player, easily one of the best in his position.
And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Mbappe. He is slightly undercooked, that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe! That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Brazil getting forward at times, but achieving little of substance. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He won't be happy with that one. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Gerrard. Now it's Del Piero. He's got away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Del Piero.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted. Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Cruyff. Yamal. A player so Oh, shooting chance! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He is through here. Oh, that's a key interception. Had it nicked away. That has ended up in no man's land. Yamal threads one in. Yamal, no way through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. Argentina definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Casemiro. And it's Del Piero. And it's Gerrard. To Gerrard. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely intercepted. Now that's well seen too. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Either side giving way, it has been tight. Cannavaro. Casemiro. Looking for options for movement. It's come to nothing. We expected better, and so did he. Cruyff shapes to shoot! Goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Brazil penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. He's having a shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. So a temporary halt to the action.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Brazil looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 7. Lo reemplazará. Número 11.
So let's get the ball rolling. And here's Del Piero. Cruyff. Now it's Yamal. And this is Bale. And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Now, can they get him away? That's very neat. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Yamal has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Can he get it through? Pepe promptly onto that, and that is that. Schlotterbeck. Space for him to turn and look. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Yamal looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Shot could be on. Mbappe! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Jordi Alba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Bale. 60 minutes played. Oh, that's well spotted. Cruyff. That pass isn't the best. Maldini. Casemiro. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found a way through. And that has put a halt to things. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pepe. Cruyff. And he was quick to react. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a lovely, neat pass. That looks a cracking ball. Vinicius Junior. Great chance! Oh, crossbar! Played in by Zambrotta. Tries to get it clear. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. And that's been won straight back. Yamal. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He can run onto that. It's Gerrard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Brazil have their second quarter, and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it for us tonight. A very good evening. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence. So we're very much on the way now.
There's a player on this pitch who
goes for a shot! I'll try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, super! Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He's seen that early. And the finish! In he goes again. Goal, Brazil! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
that has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flat.
Here's a chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And Romario! Oh, that is beautiful! Romario! A finish of true class! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went
Romario! And a neat finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Ayutthaya with the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. This is a promising build-up. Knocks it out wide. Played in by Zambrotta. Oh, important interception. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Rivaldo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. Looking, he's having a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Ayutthaya have their second corner now. Ayutthaya with another corner. Pirlo standing over it. Tries to get it clear. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Mateus, renowned for his long-range shooting.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Maldini. And it's Zambrotta. Now Rafael Varane. Messi. And it's Varane. Zambrotta. Now it's Bale. And Mateus. Now that's well seen too. Cruyff. Cruyff. Now can he find a finish? Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Brazil with a chance to get level. much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Gives it back. And it's Messi. And there's the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Ball is over the line. Casemiro. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Romario. And it's Gullit. Great vision. Bale has it out wide and in space. Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Schlotterbeck. It's a pretty loose pass. Pirlo. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And he's taking no chances there. Mbappe with 2 goals already to his name. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Nicely intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. That has not gone well. Mbappe threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's half-time. Brazil are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2.
Substitution for Brazil, number 16, Schlotterbeck.
And that's the second half started.
Coming on to replace him is number 6, Roberto Carlos.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Gullit. Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Cross deflected behind for a corner. So their 4th corner of the game. Pirlo plays it short. Look at the space here. And this is Romario. Brazil has the chance to go the other way. Short changes him with that pass. Brazil different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Maldini. Zambrotta. He won't be happy with that one. Del Piero picks it up out wide. Mbappe gets into a good position. Out for a throw. Pirlo. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now Trevaldo. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Too close for comfort. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match was 51,832.
Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Nesta. And it's Zambrotta. And it's Zambrotta. Nesta is in a really good position out wide. And here's Messi. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Nicely worked. Varane kept his eye on it, and he's there. Maldini. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, now he can run away with it. And the shot! Goal! Brazil! And he is just ripping it up. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gerrard attempts a clearance.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff. The ball's gone astray. Mateus. Looking to play him in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Substitution
So changes
for
afoot
Brazil.
here, and from
Number
both
14,
sides.
Johan Cruyff. Number 8, Gerrard. Number 10, Rivaldo. Number 7,
Zola.
Mbappe. Coming on the field,
Roberto Baggio.
number 20,
He's having a
Segue.
pop!
Number 22,
That could come back to haunt them.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over
number
that one
9,
tonight.
Adriano. Substitution.
They are prompt with their pressing. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Is there any support? He might not need it. Has to go back here. Chance, surely! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Nicely spread. Mbappe!
Ayutthaya really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball in front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Yamal. He's got away. Mbappe. Eto'o has it in a wide position. And Mateus.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And time is up. Brazil have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Those of you
Terrific
making their way
recovery,
home
a
on public
really
transportation
fine
today,
win, that,
please
Jim
watch the
Begley.
screen.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So, how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But
little doubt, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Brazil are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
It looked avoidable and unnecessary, but it makes you think that he was trying to intimidate. Brazil looking at early change here. Look, to make a change this early, Peter, is not the norm. He seems to be unhappy about it, and I sympathise. I think he's been harshly treated.
Cleared without hesitation. Lovely pass. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bullet is offering a right smile there.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. There first. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cruyff attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? Rafael Varane. Looking to play it. Tries a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Couldn't squeeze it through. Cruyff. Quality ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's superb. Oh, well played. Kept ball and dealt with it. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Great vision. Schlotterbeck deals with that comfortably. Hazard, and the shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. He leaps for it. Tries to get it clear. Brazil has the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Gerrard. Now that's well seen too. And this is Pullet. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, he's been caught napping. Short changes him with that pass. And that interception was most necessary. Messi. Cruyff.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Hullet. Oh, important interception. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Hazard. Great ball, and the shot! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Gol marcado para o Borussia Dortmund.
How very smart. He just got it right.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Brazil can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shot, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself.
Oh, terrible mistake. Mbappe gets flagged offside. De Rossi proves too strong. And here's Rivaldo. That is good alertness. It's gone out for a throw-in. Rice. Now Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. Played it. Oh, good line! Not a bad try by any means. And here's Hullet. Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose. And this is Messi, and it's played in here. Cleared with a header! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Hullet. Messi. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Cruyff. Hullet. Pass is just off target. Cruyff.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
We are into overtime. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he stop it going out? And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How to look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
Brazil are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Senhoras e senhores, colaborem com o nosso fundo de reforma do estádio.
Second period then underway. And here's Mbappe. Gerrard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. He won't be happy with that one. Maldini. Threads one in. And this is Rivaldo. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And now they can spring out of defence. Schlotterbeck gathers from the goal kick. Thuram. Knocks it into space. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Somewhat off target. Gerrard. And it's Rivaldo. Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Rivaldo. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good foot in there. Tries to play it through. Nicely intercepted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Maldini. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Thuram. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Cruyff. Gerrard. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he's intervened well there. Gerrard. Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts. Gerrard. Tries to pass it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. Thuram. This looks promising. There's the ball back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Looking for the run. Mbappe! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the comeback is complete.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
The
Camisa
two
8.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Camisa 14.
Borussia Dortmund have their lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage.
He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour. Oh, great leap! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they get themselves in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the
Real chance! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Brazil could be just about done here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage. Borussia Dortmund clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's gone back to the keeper. Buffon. And it's Maldini. Driving forward. Yamal stood his ground strongly.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, easy pickings there. Yamal.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Mbappe chasing after it. Oh, super find. Nedved. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, no circumventing this opponent. And that is that. Brazil can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.